Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and never miss any new update.
Hey viewers, welcome to the classmate. So in this video, we will learn the topic statistics. First of all, what is statistics? It is a study of the collection of analysis, presentation and organization of data. In statistics, we analyze the data or we organize the data and we can even represent the data in a specific way. So, it is a study of all these things that is known as statistics. And in this video, I will be telling you about the type of statistics, that is the data presentation for the statistics. These are table, bar graph, histogram, frequency, polygon and pie chart. Well, you people will be learning only the table, bar graph, histogram and the frequency polygon, as this is for class 9 students. We will be learning these 4 topics in today's video. After we learn these things, we will learn about the central tendency of the data, which is mean, median and mode. You will be familiar with these topics, right? Mean, median and mode. So we will be even dealing with these topics also. So let's get started now. So here we have a table. This is the table where there are marks given, that is from 10 to 20, 20 to 30 and so on till 90 to 100. There are some marks given which is scored by few students, and this column represents the number of students scored. Number of students scored between 10 to 20, that is 0. So like that I have written a few values here. So in this way we represent the table. As I told you, I will be telling you the data presentation, and this is the first type, that is table. And the number of students, this column is known as frequency, that is the number of students. So here we go with table. Now the next topic is bar graph. This is known as the bar graph. In bar graph, we will have x-axis. X-axis will be in the vertical line and the x-axis will be the horizontal line and the y-axis will be the vertical line. Actually, in the bar graph, the breadth should be the same for every bar. That means the breadth here, this distance, right, it should be the same. The breadth should be the same, whereas the length can differ. See, the length here is 4, whereas here is 8. That 18, 16, 10, 6. It can go high, it can come down. It differs. It depends on the question. I'm just giving you the example. So in this bar graph, there are few names written, and these are the values here. So according to the question, you are supposed to draw the bar graph. It can be any kind of question. So, but bar graph will have the breadth as the same for every bar and the length will differ. And the next topic is histogram. So, this is known as histogram. In histogram, it's similar to bar graph itself, but only thing is the breadth as well as the length will differ. See here. I have written few values in the x-axis as well as in the y-axis, but the breadth here is from 0 to 20, but here it's 20 right here, but here it's 10. Again it's 10, 10, whereas here it's 20, 10. It can differ anyway, the breadth can differ as well as the length will differ in bar graph, the histogram. And in histogram, every bar will be joined. See, it's joined, right? So in this way, we draw a histogram. Whereas in bar graph, there will be a gap between each and every bar. And the next one is frequency polygon. Well, this is known as a frequency polygon. So in frequency polygon, the same thing, the x-axis will be there as well as the y-axis. Whereas, and in the same way, the values will be written on the x-axis as well as on the y-axis. But from the beginning, you can see this, right? This means, see here, I have written 120 in the beginning. But this represents the numbers before 120. For example, in a question, if they give you from 100, okay, in a question they are telling that the number of students scored from 100. That means some students scored from 100. If the paper was for 200 marks and they scored from 100, okay, no one scored below 100. The students, none of the students scored below 100. And few people will score 100, 120, 140, etc, etc. So while drawing the graph, how do we draw? We write from 0, but none of the students scored below 100. There is no use of drawing, there is no use of writing the values from 0 to 100. So hence we represent this symbol instead of that. Yeah, in bar graph and histogram we draw the bar, but whereas here we represent it with dot and we join all the dots at the end. This way we write frequency polygon. Yeah. So by this we end up with the data presentation. Now we will go with the central tendency of data, that is mean, median and mode. The first topic we will study now is mean. So here is the question. The weight of 10 students in a class is, there are some weight given for you. Now they are telling to calculate the mean. The mean is sum of observation by number of observations. So it means you are supposed to add all these values by, there are how many values here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There are 10 values. So when you add all these by 10, in that way we will write all this value by 10. And mean is represented like this. Mean is actually average also. You can tell it as average also. Now let's add all the values. Yeah, so 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. Then 23 plus 5. Yeah, 28. 28 plus 8. So 36. 36 plus 5 is 41. So 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 3, 15. And 15 plus again it's 12. Yeah, 27. 27 plus 3 is 30. 30 plus 5 is 35. 35. 40. Then here plus 4. Plus 4 is 40 plus 4 is 44. Then 48. 481 we got. By the number of observations are 10 here. So hence 48.1. So again I am telling, you are supposed to add all the observations by the number of observations. You can even tell it as average also. Yeah, so that was mean. Now if they ask when the mean, when it's in this situation, when they give it in a table, so there are marks scored by the students and these are the number of students. 10 marks scored is 1, 20 is 2, 30 is 3, 40 is 4 and 50 is 5. Now this is known as Xi and this is known as Fi. Fi in the sense frequency, as I told you. The formula for mean is Fi into Xi by sigma Fi. Now what is sigma Fi? That means your sigma in the sense add all the values. 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13, 13 plus 2 is 15. So sigma Fi is 15. And now you have to calculate sigma Fi into Xi. Before that, you are supposed to calculate Fi into Xi individually. That means 10 into 1 is 10, 20 into 2 is 40, 30 into 3 is 90, and 40 into 4 is 160, 50 into 5 is 250. Now, this will become, when you add all this will become sigma Fi into Xi. 0 or 0 itself. 9 plus 1 is 10, 16, 20, 25. 2 carry, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. Now, 550 by 15. Yeah, now you have to simplify this. 15 3s is 45, 15 4s is 60. So, 15 3s are 45. And again 10 carry. Now 15 9s is 15 6s is 90. 15 6s is 90. Now again that point, now 10 is there. Again 15 6s. So that is 36.6. Now hence for this table the mean is 36.6. Now what's median? Median in the sense the middle observation, the value of the middle observation. And now I will tell you an example. So this is median. Median in the sense value of the middle observation. Now there is a question, marks scored in exam by 5 students. These are the 5 marks scored by the students. The step 1 is you are supposed to arrange all the values in ascending order. So that means which first one is 50, 58, then 68, 70, 90 and 100. Yeah, first we'll write that. So 58, 68, 70, 90 and 100. Yeah, this is in ascending order. Now, if n is odd, this is the formula. If n is even, this is the formula. Now, n is equal to number of observation. Number of observation in the sense this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now here n is 5. 5 as it is odd number, we will use this formula. 5 plus 1 by 2. That means 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 by 2 is 3. So the third observation will be median. Yeah. So the third observation will be median. As n is equal to 5, I write here 5 plus 1 by 2, which is 6 by 2, and hence it's 3. So hence third observation will be the median. For example, if n was 6, okay. Now what do? We use this formula. N by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 by 2. Yeah. We will try that also when n is 6. So when n is equal to 6, so as it's even, n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 by 2. Now substitute n is equal to 6. So 6 by 2 is 3. So third plus 6 by 2 plus 1, that is 4. The fourth observation by 2. So what is third and fourth observation? For example, if the question was this, then the third observation will be 30 and the fourth observation will be 40. So 30 plus 40 is 70 and 70 by 2 is 35. Hence the median is 35. So this is the median. And now we will deal with our last topic, that is mode. Mode in the sense most occurring observation. There's a question here for you, marks scored in 7 exams by a student. So 10, 20, 30, 30, 30, 60, 70. There are some observation given. What is mode? Mode is most occurring observation. So hence mode here is 30. Because 30 is repeating most of the time. So hence it's 30. Yeah. So viewers, if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe.